So as you can see, Designer Epoxies has sent me some resin. I'm going to do some videos the next couple weeks using their products. This is Artcast 1-to-1. They sent me some colors. I'm going to do it on this cherry burl and we'll see how this works. Now, I found how to mix this. So if you don't know, Jim Sprague over Sprague Wood Turning, I think it's Sprague Wood Turning, he uses this, he promotes them. So we'll put Jim's channel over there. So Jim showed how to mix all this, and you know, of course, I don't follow instructions, so I'm going to mix it my way. And I'm also going to pour it my way. So I couldn't find anything on how much I can pour at one time, so I'm going to throw it through the ringer. I'm going to pour it like I normally do. I expect cracks. It doesn't mean I'm going to get them, because I found conflicting interest on thin or thick molds. I'm going to pressurize it, pressure pot, and we'll go from there. This is supposed to be crystal clear, even though I'm going to color it. I think I'm going to go with these two colors here for this chunk of cherry burl right here. And they sent me an array of colors. This isn't even close. So we'll put their Designer Epoxy's website in the description below. Go check them out. I'm pretty sure you'll like what you find there. And yeah, so let's get started. So currently I am going to, because this is broken. Thank you, Clayton. So I'm going to glue it to this. This is a 7-inch circle. I expect to probably do some grinding on this once I get it down to fit in a bucket over there. And I'll glue this in, and whatever pieces I have left, I'll see about flip-flopping them around and maybe sticking them to the side in the bucket. We'll see. I don't know. So yeah, less talking and let's get on with it. All right, so I'm going to mix this 1-to-1. So I'm going to go to 4 with A in both of these pots. And I'm going to go to 4 with B in both of these pots. And I'm going to mix it against what they say on the website. I'm going to use a drill because I am compressing it in a pressure pot. They have you mix in directions, one direction, slowly for 3 to 5 minutes to reduce bubbles. I am not worried about bubbles. That's what the pressure pot's for. don't see any cracks, guys. Aside from, I was a little worried about what this is right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's hot glue. Like, why is it gooey? But it's hot glue. And that's what's on the sides. I don't have it. It looks great. It's not quite been 24 hours yet. Just took it out of the pot. We'll see if we can get her out of here. But everything looks good so far. I guess that pot's no good no more. I don't know why I'm doing this anymore. Might as well just break it off there, since I blew the whole side of it out. Alright, what do I do that with? Screwdriver? The knife? The knife. Where's the knife? Ha! There's the knife. Alright, well, this way. This way. And that way. I don't want to get cut there. Come on, get in there. I'm going to cut that all the way through, Doug. There you go. Didn't help. I didn't go all the way through up here either. Oops. There went the knife onto the floor. It's a great place for it to be. Yes, it is. Hang tight. There we go. Alright, well, there's... Uh-oh. Focus. There we go. There's that half. I think it looks pretty good. I thought about doing a pedestal bowl. It's not quite thick enough, but I still might. I was hoping to get all the different pieces of wood in there with the resin throughout. Alright, so overall, it doesn't look bad at all. Look at that. I was kind of going for an oceany look. I don't know if I got that. The colors look better than I thought they were going to look. Mixing them together, I didn't think they were going to look that good. Alright, so let me get these knocked off, and I think I will put I'll hot glue the faceplate to it, and we'll go from there. Hot glue! To try to get that out of there. That's not what I wanted. Aside from that, I like it. I mean, I'm making it a little small, but is what it is, I guess. It doesn't seem to... I'm not bleeding, so it doesn't seem to turn too bad, even though I got massive chip outs. That's just because I'm leaning on the gouge really hard. I'm not sure what to do about this. I kind of wanted that. Maybe I can dig it out of there and try some of the UV resin he sent. So anyways, we're gonna thin this out a little bit more, take this in a little bit more. I kind of like all the little continent type deals on here, even the rivers and things that are going into it. I mean, this is my first run with this resin, so there are some bubbles, and you know, we're gonna chuck that up to me mixing it with a drill. You know, a drill. On the drill. 80 to 800. I'm going to show you 80. And we'll go through everything else. What do you guys think? It's pretty damn awesome if you ask me. I like it. Colors are blending. We're kind of green on one side and we blend into a dark deep blue on the other side. I like it. Let's get her hollowed out. Yep, here we are again. Hang on, can focus. There we go. 80 grit through 800. Alright, so there you go. Designer Epoxy is not too bad if you ask me. She looks pretty good. I was expecting it to crack, like I said, because I poured way too much. But then I read that, yeah, that's what everybody likes about it. So, I just went with it and did whatever. I'm not used to the one-to-one thing, but, you know, it's what it is. So, piece of cherry burl. I did, however, have this crack on me right here, and I fixed it with some CA glue. I noticed it after the fact, so I didn't film it. Yeah, you can see, I'm gonna get the shiny on it, so you can see the CA glue a little bit, right? Yeah, you can see it right here. It's a shiny from me buffing it and polishing it, but other than that, it looks awesome. I like it. The colors look great on this. All the little islands and even this, even my little logo. Not that it's going to focus, but I don't know if it'll do it. Well, oh yeah, maybe it will. Maybe. Nope, it won't do it. It's trying to focus on my face. Alright, so it won't do it for you. So there you go. I thought about putting a LaCoin logo in it. I know some people like those. It takes a whole nother day to do that. So that's why I've kind of stopped doing it. That's why I've stopped doing the resin finish. I am, however, going to use another one of the products over there to do a resin finish, because I think that's what it's designed for. I'm also going to use some of the thick set stuff for, say, a charcuterie board. And so we'll see. I don't know, maybe I'll do a deep pour. So, but you got to pour that stuff like last week to turn it this week. It takes 2-3 days for that to set up, and even longer for it to cure, I think. I don't remember. I had the data sheets. Yeah, I'm not quite familiar with them yet, like I am some other things. But I am clearly happy with this. I am ecstatic about how this chunk of cherry burl turned out. Adding it all over is fine. I did add, not that it, where'd it go? Most of it turned away, but there's a little bit clear right here from the UV resin. I actually really like that UV resin. It's not sticky, or it may be also the light. It's a 50-watt light. I've got some really underpowered lights to try to cure my resin with, so I think it was the light, but it turned, it polished, it was hard, it wasn't sticky. I liked it. Overall, this stuff is pretty good. Look at that, look how good that looks. I mean, I had to resand this off camera because I've seen swirls in here I didn't care for. And I might have some more in it. There's a couple of scratches in that here and there. There you go. You're catching them right there. Can't see those over there until you get it over here in the light and you can move it around. But aside from that, I'm happy with it. So, Designer Epoxy, go check them out. They're in the description below. Their prices are great if you ask me. So, they pretty much carry everything. UV resin, CA glue, mica powders, molds, resin, a couple, 2-3 different kinds of resin depending on what it is you want to do. I don't think I'm going to get into any kind of, I think it was flooring or tabletop resin. I'm not going to really do any of that, I don't think, but they carry all that stuff. So go check it out, you'll like it. I'm not sure what the price is to get it from Canada, because they are a Canada-based company, to here. I'm not sure on all that logistics. I'm just here to tell you I kind of like the product. It works good. I gotta thank Gabriel for sending me it. You're the man. I've got a few more videos to do. Sent me a lot of resin to use, so I'm gonna try it out and give you my honest opinion of it. I was not expecting this to work out this good. I figured I was going to get cracks based on how much I poured Yep, no, because that's normally how I do it. I did have some bubbles in here. I'm not sure if it's because of how I mixed it or if it's just based on they were trapped. Because there really wasn't that many. So they very well could have just been trapped in there. All right, so next up. No, not that anybody's going to really watch it. I mean, my little foilers will, but a charcuterie board. I'm arguing with my chiefers right now, you guys. So, a charcuterie board this is hard to do with one hand, in walnut. So, I got a chunk of walnut. I want to do a charcuterie board. I'm going to try to do a river type bowl. So, see if I can blow the waves or whatever into it. I've always wanted to try all that, so I might as well do it. And I have the resin to do it now. So let's see what we can do with the designer epoxy. And again, thank you, Gabriel, for sending me that. And you all go check it out in the description below. And we'll see you next time. Oh, wait, stop. Don't go nowhere. Smash the like button. And I'll put pictures up at the end, and we'll see you next time. Oh, bye-bye. Alright, so as you can see, Artcast is sending me some goodies. So, next couple videos, I'm going to try out some new resin. So this time, I'm going to try their